Daddy's back, you bitches! Daddy's back, you bitches!
Dave, come on.
Come on. Nico, what are you doing?
Dave is not coming.
Ah, ignore him. Come on, we gotta get this thing ready before we dock. Let's go. Here, pass me that. Oh, yeah! There she is. Liberty City.
Yeah.
You ever been?
No.
Crazy place, Nico.
What you going to do?
I might come back on board, or I might try to make a go of it. Like they say, it is the land of opportunity. I always wanted to make it big. Own a nice place, get a dog, a house. Live the dream.
Like my cousin.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he's got the love. House, women, cars, parties. He writes me in these wild emails, and after I got into trouble, I thought maybe, then I got this gig, and I spent the next 7 months with you fine people, and I forget. After the war finished, I couldn't get a job. Nobody could. So I did some dumb things, got involved with some idiots.
Ah, we all do dumb things. That's what makes us human.
Could be.
What?
Good to see you, man. What, you forget our language?
Kapusi? Maybe a little. I've been here 10 years. You could speak English. Remember, we learned off the English girls with the big...
A little. Not so good.
He'll be fine. Better than my Serbian. Ah! So good to see you, cousin. I can't believe you made it. Shit, I have to tell you, I had quite a night last night. 2 women. The land of opportunity. Ah! I've made it.
Oh.
Shit, man, I'm still a touch drunk.
Touch?
My cousin is here!
Oh,
we
Rome,
got to rule the
come on, relax.
Yeah, whatever, buddy. Just take over the world someplace else,
Yeah,
all right?
buddy.
You're in the
Take
goddamn
Screw
way.
you! Screw you
Come
all!
on,
My
man.
cousin is here! Nico Bellic! He's the fucking man, bitches!
Roman, come on, let's go. To the mansion, huh?
Yes, the mansion! Maybe you should drive.
Oh, maybe I should.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, is this a cab? Where's the sports car?
He's in the shop. Come on! Drive us to our place on Mohawk. He's just up the road. I'll let you know when we're there.
Hello everyone, after that kind of long-ish intro, welcome to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 4. This is a game that I have LP'd before on my first channel, the Timbo channel. It was a while ago. I think I started it in like 2014, 2013 maybe. I mean, I think it was 2013. So yeah, like almost 7 years ago. I never actually finished it as an LP for a number of reasons. But then I played back up to, I think it was that I messed up and got rid of the file. Then I had to play back up to that point in the game, and then I just streamed the rest of the game, and that's how I finished the playthrough. So hopefully we can get through this whole game without any tomfoolery like that. There is another kind of lengthy cutscene coming up here, which I don't want to talk over too much because it has some good information. But I feel like most people watching this are probably fairly familiar with the game. But if not, I'm going to try my best to keep as much of the game, like, I'm going to try not to talk over the cutscenes as much as I am right now. So I'll let this play out, and then I'll have plenty of dumb bullshit to talk over and talk a little bit about this game.
So, you full of crap or what?
What?
Where's luxury condo? Where's sports car? Where's Barbara with big teetees and Stephanie who sucks like a vacuum?
What are you talking about?
In your letters to my mother, in your letters to me, all I hear about is Mr. Big, Mr. Roman, living the American dream. Sports cars, condos, women, money, the beach, opportunity. I come here, and the only thing big about your life is the cockroaches.
That's right. I got the base cockroaches. I got the base pets.
Screw you, you idiot.
Okay, I'm an idiot, but you must admit, I have the best line in bullshit you ever heard.
Yeah, this I know, asshole.
But here, all I needed was one good guy. One good guy I could do well. Not take over the world, but do okay. Now maybe I have this. But what about you? What about you, cousin?
What? What about me?
Well, why you leave home after all this time? First I hear you running with the wrong kind. Then I hear you join the merchant navy. Now you're here. You never tell me anything.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, I never tell you anything. Another time.
Ooh, mystery man, strange and exotic sailor. What happened? Did your captain make you pregnant?
Screw you! No, it's nothing like that. The ships were fine. It was before that. Two things. You remember, during the war, we did some bad things. And bad things happened to us. War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other. I was very young and very angry. Maybe that is no excuse. Roman? Roman! Are you sleeping, you fat
No,
fuck?
no way.
Come on!
What's the time? Shit, I've got to get the cab back. It's on the shift.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus! There's
Wrong.
like a rat shot in it. Nico,
Jeez.
I've got to run. Come meet me at the cab office. It's
you
easy.
talking
Out the
about?
door, turn left, then the first left at the diner, go down
I'm
one
losing.
block and turn right on Iroquois. Then walk all the way down, and we're right there on the left on the corner of Cisco Street. It's really flash. We got lots of TDs and some incredible molders. Nico, give me a hug. Good to have you here, cousin. I've got something for you. Oh, damn. Damn. Yes, Vlad. Sorry. Forgive me, okay? No, please don't cut my cock off. Okay, Vlad. Yes. Okay.
All right, so that was most of the intro. I think you get the point. We are Nico Bellic. We're a Slavic, I think, immigrant to Liberty City, which is Grand Theft Auto's version of New York. And yeah, I don't think they ever say exactly where he's from, but somewhere in Eastern Europe. I think the language they're speaking is Serbian. I gotta be honest, I know dick all about Serbia, like Slavic state history. I would love to learn more about it because it's extremely complicated. I always thought that it was kind of a weird choice for a protagonist for a Grand Theft Auto game. Nico, I don't know, just Nico seems like a strange protagonist to me. He doesn't make a whole bunch of sense all the time. And I gotta say, and I'm just, sauntering over to Romans from here because, just take a little stroll so you can get a good look at this area, and so I have time to talk about the game. One thing that I've been noticing upon restarting this game is the animations are better than I remembered, honestly. Like, at least in the cutscenes, of course. When you're just walking around, everyone just opens and closes their mouth and they all look like fucking garbage. But the actual characters that, like, have faces and are in cutscenes, I know that it's motion captured, and just because of the fact that it's from 2008 and, it's not the most detailed textures ever, then it can look a little bit awkward sometimes, but I think, mostly the movements and facial expressions look good. I do know that as you get a little bit deeper into the game, it's less so. And yeah, I'm fucking with this dude. And I'm gonna fuck with him a little bit more. I really wanted him to fight me. So I can take him over here. And I wanted him to punch this dude's windows out, but all he did was just bump it. But that made the dude come out, and that made other guy fucking disappear, I guess. And I didn't want to mess with that guy, because he was just sitting in the cab. He didn't seem like he was doing anything bad. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, this is in post-commentary. I'm gonna try to make the majority of the game not that way, because I do think that this is a game that, live commentary would serve well, because, I do a lot of fucking around in this game, and there's a lot of funny business in these games, in GTA games. And so I feel like having live commentary would be better for that. But just for these first couple parts, just so I can kind of ramble about shit unimpeded, and it's easier with like the cutscenes and everything, because if I'm trying to think of a train of thought while playing the game, and also there's cutscene going on, and it's my little dumb baby brain can't take it. So.
Pay you debts?
I will do, man. We spoke of this.
No, we didn't speak. You spoke. Then you say your phone out of batteries. You treat me like a bitch.
Never. I treat you like an idiot, not a bitch, huh?
I guess it's true. The beautiful women do like the guys with a funny sense of humor. Ho ho. I'm laughing.
I'll get you the money.
I know. And Roman, tell this fucking yokel here, if he doesn't stop staring at me, I'll have his head chopped off and put a film of it on the internet!
Ah. Oh, good. Great.
Yeah, fantastic. Look, say what you like, but at least that guy knows how to speak to a lady.
Yes, he's all charm. Come on, Nico, let's go. Darling, I'll see you later. I've got to take my cousin around some more, get him settled.
I really mostly like Roman. People who watched my original LP of this know that Roman is one of my favorite characters in this game. And one of my favorite GTA main characters in general. I don't know. I just think he's funny and likable. He's like a big bullshitter, but I don't know. He can be annoying, especially later on when he was pestering you to go bowling with him every single day, but I don't know. I like their relationship. I mean, Nico and Roman's relationship is kind of like the only consistent emotional core of this game. So, I don't know. That's another thing, is that this is one of those games where, and GTA games in general kind of have a problem with this, where, so GTA games are basically like just your average crime film, like gangster movie. Maybe not specifically gangster, but you know what I'm talking about. I mean, there are quite a few gangsters in this game, but so they kind of follow that trajectory. They kind of deal with, you know, the protagonist is, you know, morally compromised and all that. But just because of the open world aspect of it, like, I don't know. Nico feels regret about things, but also, why did I not notice that before? I don't know if it's always like that or if that's just like the PC version or what, but like I never noticed that it just keeps zooming in forever like that. I'm just doing a little dance. And yeah, this is a great first mission. Just sit and wait in the car for like 5 minutes while the game just, you know, presents you with a bunch of titles in the top corner to tell you how to play the game. But yeah, so some of the things, like, they don't make a whole lot of sense in the context of the gameplay, because, I mean, obviously you can just run around and run people over and murder them all the time, so kind of undercuts. It's one of those things where, like, the game's story and the game's gameplay don't really match up. And I haven't really, like, deeply considered the story for this game as an adult ever while playing through it. I played this game a lot when I was a kid, which was not too long after it came out. I had it for the Xbox 360. I got it when I was like 14, so that would be 2011, which I guess was 3 years after it came out. But I played it a lot in that time and after, even after GTA 5 came out. But I think in recent years I've played a lot more of GTA 5. Just because there are just, with all the GTA games, there are specific things that each of them do better, or that I like better in them. Like, for one thing, I prefer the driving in 5 to this one. The vehicles in this are very floaty, and especially this car just does not stop on a dime. I mean, if you're going, like, at any decent speed at all, it takes you, like, 6 full seconds to come to a complete stop, and you'll be like 20 feet ahead of where you started stopping. But and like the cars are made of like paper, so it's cool for that if you just like to smash up the cars, which is fun in its own way. Then this game is better for it. But I don't know, the world in the 5 is like bigger and everything. I think that they handle the like variety of missions a little bit better. I overall think 5 is the better game, but I have a lot of like just core problems with it, mostly narrative ones. And I don't think it's as good of a game to LP, because for one thing, it's longer. I mean, this game is quite long. This is definitely going to be the longest game that I've played on this channel by far. So far, at least. I mean, I'll probably do a longer game at some point. But But yeah, right now the longest I've done on this channel is Mario Sunshine, and this game is going to be easily probably around twice as long as that. So I hope people like this game, because I'll be doing it for a while. As a result, the videos for this LP are going to be a little bit longer than usual. I try to keep them generally to 20 to 25 minutes the most, just because, you know, I'm uploading in a good week, 3 to 5 videos a week, and so having, like, between an hour and a half and 3 hours of video to watch in a week is kind of a lot. But for this, I mean, I'm gonna make them about a half hour each, because if I don't, then this is just gonna take even longer, because I only put up 3 of them a week. And that'll, if I kept it to like 15 to 20 minutes or like 1 mission per video, then I would be here for like 65 parts. And here's the first. They're called Strangers and Freaks in this, I think, but I call them Random Encounters because I'm an idiot. But yeah, this is a cokehead.
Doing good. There is no I, there is only we. It is a glorious system, comrade.
Excuse me?
You're excused, comrade. You're excused. Now go and mind salt for 50 years.
You're a dick.
I'm a rich dick, friend. I'm young and rich and loaded. Tell you what, have $100 on Uncle Sam, Benjamin motherfucking Franklin. Freedom! This Coke is okay.
That's another thing I like in this game, is the voice acting. I actually think the voice acting in this game is quite good. Even just for the little bullshit parts like that. Like, I just think he does a good job. There's just a lot of little tiny details in the movements and the performance. I can see how people were super impressed with this game when it came out. It's kind of funny to think now, because it's very goofy and like everything in it is a meme, and it's also kind of broken. But what game isn't?
Get out of here now! And if you come back, I'll kill you! You understand?
You forgot this? You Albanian pricks?
Stranya!
Shit, Nico. What did you do?
He was going to stab me!
Now he's going to kill you!
Fuck him!
Look at this mess. Screwed. Again. You want to know why I'm not living in a nice condo, banging for women? It's because of shit like this. Assholes threatening me.
Shut up!
I always really liked this scene. I don't know why. I just think it's very funny and very chaotic vibes.
Yeah, great.
And it has some of the best Roman stuff.
Listen, I'm having a bit of a problem at the office. I can't do it. Nico can do it.
Huh? And what?
Well, why would you want me then? Well, screw you then. Great girl. Can you do me a favor? Mallory needs a lift. Can you go pick her up at the Hove Beach subway station?
Yeah.
Take the cab. She's got a friend with her. Maybe someone you can date.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you. I love how they talk in this game. Lots of Russians and Slavs, so lots of those sort of accents, so get ready for a lot of those in this game. Get ready for a lot of people talking about beeg American teetees and stuff. It's all good fun. That's the main reason that I put this game up as one of the choices for the next LP, and this is the one that overwhelmingly people voted for, so I hope y'all are happy. I mean, I don't mean that in like a I hope you're fucking happy way. I mean that, like, I hope that this is gonna be fun for you, because, I mean, I think it'll be fun for me. They don't notice until I've beeped for 4 hours. And here's fucking Michelle. I'm not gonna say why Michelle sucks yet, for people who don't know, but Michelle sucks. I mean, even if you don't know why Michelle sucks in the game, I mean, I just don't like her. I don't think she's likable. The first time I played through this game and I didn't know the plot or anything, and I was, doing this part and the part we're gonna do... Sorry, I'm burping my ass off. The part we're gonna do in a little bit where you go on a date with her, because she's, the first girl that you meet that you can date. Even then, I was like, wow, she's annoying. But then you find out why she's annoying, and then you're like, oh, so she's not just annoying, she fucking sucks. Alright, that's cool. So yeah, spoilers. Sorry if I'm spoiling parts of the plot of this 15-year-old game for you. It's also really funny how Michelle, like, sees the back of your head and hears you say a sentence, and she's like, you look like the kind of guy I want to get to know. And I don't know. I don't understand any of that shit. Oh, that's something that this game has over 5, is that you can have girlfriends. You can't do that in the other game. I guess because, I don't know, maybe because Michael has a wife and they don't want that to complicate things. But I mean, it could just be that Michael can't date anybody. And I mean, you can hook up with people. You can, all 3 of the characters can, like, meet hookers and fuck them. But you can't have, like, girlfriends that you date, which sucks, because I really like that part. And yeah, those cops don't give a fuck about that. If I breathed on them, though, they would be shooting me in the face right now. That's another thing that this game has over 5, is that you can get away from the cops. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I find the cops in GTA 5 to be incredibly difficult to get away from. Like, I just feel like once you're outside of their, the red and blue bubble on the minimap, there's just always another one right there, and it takes like 5 years for your wanted level to run out. With this one, once you're outside of the circle on your minimap, it blinks for like 20 to 30 seconds maybe. Probably even less than that, and then you're done. Just as long as you're not, in that circle for that amount of time, you're good. But in 5, it takes like a full minute for even a 1-star wanted level to go away. And even if you're like in a place where they'll never find you, and you're outside of the bubble, if they're just near you, like if they're on your minimap at all, then it'll take even longer to, like, go down. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I've always found the cops very difficult to get away from in 5. But yeah, we get some new shitty clothes to replace our old shitty clothes so that Michelle will like us. Because we got stinky boat clothes. Also, I like how Roman says, keep dating her, like I've started. Like, I met her 2 minutes ago, and, But yeah, now I'm just gonna fuck with these people. I'm just waiting for... A lot of this game is just waiting for phone calls. That's something that 5 kind of handles. Like, what the fuck is this? Something that 5 handles a little bit better is just the way that missions go. It's like a better flow to it, and you can retry missions just right out the gate. You don't have to go all the way back to the mission start and start from the beginning, which I like. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here while I take this call.
Michelle, we met with Mallory, Roman's girlfriend?
I remember. What's up, Michelle?
I don't normally do this, but I thought you'd probably be pretty lonely having just moved to Liberty City and all.
You do not normally do what?
You're not making this easy for me, are you? I'm asking you...
That guy finally got sick of it. I was surprised they didn't just drive away. I was expecting to just get knocked off of there almost immediately. But they really tried to shake me off for a minute. I got farther into that phone call than before. Or than I thought. But I'll be damned if I'm not gonna fuck with everybody while taking this call. And I love this. And Nico's like, oh shit, sorry, I fell off a car. And Michelle just starts the call again like nothing happened. But anyway, yeah, this is the kind of LP that I'm probably going to be helming here with this. So part 2 and the first like half of part 3 are going to be in post commentary also. But then we'll get into live commentary. I'll try to keep that for as much of it as I can. Later on down the line, when we're just kind of focused on blasting through all the missions and, you know, I'm not really entertaining all of the extra stuff, I'm going to try to show off as much of this game as I can. I'm not doing a 100% run, I can tell you that right fucking now. I'm not going to walk around looking for fucking pigeons. I don't think there's pigeons in this game, but there's something of that nature. I'm not doing that. But I'll try to do at least all the random people. Again, I think they're called strangers and freaks. That might be 5, but I don't know. But anyway, Roman is in trouble, but fuck him. I have a date to go to, so next time we will be going to do that. And I will talk more about the game, and I will see you then.